What's up, guys? iJolp here. So I decided I wanted to do something kind of weekly, just to kind of have some fun and kind of track the progress of my return to streaming. So kind of just like a little vlog, just kind of give you some updates, what's going on in my life, what's going on with the stream, stuff like that. I don't know, just kind of something more laid back, but just kind of like a weekly content where we can kind of just talk. So we did start streaming this week. And so from the experience of someone who's streamed in the past, returning to streaming really put me back in that feeling like I had started all over. I had several streams this week where I was streaming to two, three viewers. I really felt like I was, back at it again from the very beginning, and it was very different than, the feeling I had when I had left streaming, and so that was really difficult. That was a really hard thing to kind of, you know, experience again. When you're so used to seeing more people in chat and more numbers in your viewers, it is a lot more difficult to kind of go backwards. And but it's also like it's one of those things that you have to understand that everybody goes through. Even people that have more of a following, people who have been doing this longer than you, people that have been grinding this, there are days that chat is dead. There are days that people don't come to view. There are days your regulars don't show up. It just happens for everybody. And so it's one of those things that that's like a big obstacle that people have to overcome as streamers, is understanding that just like a lot of times things are not going to go as great as you planned. In my head, obviously, like returning to streaming, everything was going to go great and we were going to have these big, fun, awesome streams with tons of people watching. And that's just not how it ends up. And, um, it's just a grind again. And so, I really, you know, experienced the beginning levels of streaming again. So we played some couple streams of Overwatch. We tried to play some Halo campaign. Kind of got bored streaming that. Played a little Clash of Clans. That went okay, but now Clash is like it's too time consuming to really have fun on stream with it. Tried to play Zelda, the Switch wasn't cooperating and the internet wasn't cooperating. And then we played Paladins. So our last stream was Sunday night and we played Paladins, and it's a smaller community, less viewers on Twitch. So it's kind of those things that people tell you are good for when you're starting out as streamers. But I wanted to play it because someone had mentioned it and it was a game I was interested in. It was similar to Overwatch, so I was curious what it was like. And we had our best stream of the week. We maxed out at 11 viewers. I know that's nothing super exciting, but it was cool to see a number that felt more respectable. For me, it was kind of one of those things that it's like it was kind of that flashback into what it was like to have different people come into the chat and to gain new followers while you're streaming. It was just that energy again to keep going. And so it was nice to have that stream. I wasn't, contemplating giving up the whole stream thing. Um, but it was tough. It was tough to have that big step back coming back. But that stream really kind of gets you going again and gets you excited. So that's kind of my mentality, my struggles as returning to streaming, just kind of overall the things that I went through in my first week coming back. The other thing I wanted to talk about, so if you have tuned into my streams, you may have seen some small lag, some connection issues. I talked about the Breath of the Wild stream didn't go very well. So right now, the current setup, we are running on Wi-Fi. So I have been able to stream on Wi-Fi. The struggle was when they installed the new internet, my Ethernet cord that was running up into my setup was in a different location than where they set up the new internet. And that old Ethernet cord that goes across my entire house that I have wired under the carpet and through the walls is now trapped underneath a 75-gallon fish tank. Now, you would say the pretty easy solution is, well, why don't you just buy a new wire? And that's what I plan to do, but something that I haven't actually really told people yet is that I'm working on moving my stream setup. So I'm not, the room that I showed you in the stream setup video is not going to continue being where I play from. and where my stream setup is. So I am having my firstborn child in September. It will be a baby girl, and her room is sharing a wall with my current stream room. And I was afraid that I would be too loud and I would worry about waking up the baby and things like that. So I'm currently in the process of working on not finishing. There's no way I was going to save up enough money that quick to finish my basement. So I'm doing some, let's say we're giving my basement a makeover, and we're going to move everything downstairs and kind of set up a big area for myself. So I've been working really hard on that. That is something that I've been working on for a couple weeks now. It's been a lot of work. We're waiting on some stuff to get shipped in to kind of finalize some stuff. But once that happens, then I will make a video that shows you just kind of where we are with the basement and setup. So other than that, I don't really have anything else I want to talk about this week that I can think of at the moment. If I think of anything, I'll put it in next week's video. I appreciate all the support you guys have shown me on stream in my first week in returning. I appreciate all the support you've shown me on YouTube and all the support you've shown me on Twitter. Thank you so much, guys, and I'm excited to keep making content with you guys.